She went with the weatherman. Yeah, 16 degrees, didn't stand a chance really. Intermittent cloud though, we'll give them that. Wednesday, August 5th. Glad to have you guys along, and believe me, I think we should do this first.
Galaxy 107 FM.
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and for those of you that are joining us on Facebook Live right now, glad to have you guys along as well. If you see this and you go over and watch it on YouTube later on today, don't forget, hit the subscribe, mash the thumbs up, absolutely hammer that thumbs up, go and hit the bell as well. It gives you notifications every time we do these kind of things, you know what I mean? So believe me, you're gonna absolutely love that. Today we're joined by an absolute wonderful artist. He's a part of the Galaxy family, and it's good to see him come back again. It's been a little while though, I gotta be honest. We were supposed to do this a number of months ago, but there's been so much happened since then. So, and you know, you hear him all the time on the radio, you really do. It's Timothy Craig, and you took the L out of Lover right here at Galaxy. So yeah, it's surreal times these days, isn't it?
It's what now?
Surreal times. You know, it's weird times.
It is. It is really weird.
I mean, not only did you go through this hurricane, but we've got the COVID virus thing, plus all the protests going on at the same time. It's just crazy over your way.
Yeah. It is a really mixed up, confusing time.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean, when the pandemic hit over here, I was in Southwest Florida, and I have to say it was a great place to be in a pandemic, because I went fishing and you could go on the beach, and it was a lot different than Nashville. So I just stayed down there until that tornado hit here, and I came up to check on things, and I went back because there was nothing happening here in Nashville. So
exactly. No.
I hate to say it that way, but it was a great place to be in a pandemic in Southwest Florida. I mean, it was.
Well, I'll tell you what, we thank ourselves for our lucky stars, literally. Our Prime Minister took this seriously right from the very, very start. She took the appropriate actions that needed to be taken and broke, I think, 23 deaths total is what our total is. And, well, we've still got Kiwis, and only Kiwis can come into New Zealand right now. I don't think too many people can leave. There is facilities for you to leave, but I don't think too many are. But we're looking after our own right now, and the borders are closed to everybody else, which is a pain if you're in the business of bringing people into the country.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So kind of put our business at one stage there on hold, but you know, it's a blip in life, really, isn't it?
Are you guys kind of conducting normally, kind of?
Almost, yeah, pretty much. We're doing everyday life things, except getting on a plane and leaving the country.
Okay.
You know, but we can be accused of being normal as much as normal can be.
Yeah. Do you have to wear a mask out in public and all that mess?
Through your choice, really, at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, let's go to the desk.
Let's do it. Let's rock and roll.
That's right, and you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, 28 after 10 o'clock. It is 20 degrees. That was my prediction right from the start this morning. I knew we were going to get there. And, well, Barbara didn't give me a prediction at all this morning. Left me hanging, which is weird. But not as weird as actually following and losing to Barbara on a regular basis. So, well, okay, we'll take a win when we can get one. Absolutely elated, and I've got to be honest with you, a good old family member of Galaxy has come back again. And, well, we've had some trying times since the last time we spoke. Timothy Craig, are you in Nashville right now?
Yes, yeah, I'm here right now.
Nice. I recognise the banister.
Yeah, this is my place, I think.
It seems to be.
It's kind of quiet, there's not cars going by, and it's kind of well lit. Well, yeah, this is my Skype place.
I get it. I understand. I really do. Well, it's nice to catch up with you again, my friend. Now, very, very quickly, I want to talk about this because the last time we were supposed to chat, there was a hurricane went through Nashville. Yeah,
it was a tornado, yeah.
Yep. Understandably, things happen like that. So we kind of reassigned that. And gladly we're catching up again right now. But at the same time, there's been a double whammy, of course, with this COVID-19 kind of deal going on as well. How's that affected you? Obviously, you're not doing shows right now.
No shows. Interviews like stations and, and I see more artists are selling merch online. Shirts and hats and things, because even big stars, are pushing out new shirts and things, because no one's touring, no one's doing live shows. I mean, I guess, I'm getting in the studio again, so I guess you could start recording things if that's, on your to-do list. But yeah, there's no playing out live, really, not for me.
I fully understand that, and I have spoken to so many artists since this thing has developed, if you want to call it a development of a pandemic, and literally so many of them have said the same exact thing, but it's a great time to get down, get grumpy with yourself, go and write a few tracks, if you know what I mean, a few songs, go and record them, get them out there. Digital age, it is an absolute wonder, so use it to the best of your advantage. And Timothy, I absolutely love your work. We started off with, you took the L out of love and now it's over. Now this is one of my favourite Timothy Craig songs. Refresh our memory. Tell us a little bit about it. Now I love the girl in it too, by the way, in the video.
That song was written with a friend of mine, Billy Falcon. And I had the title and went over to his house and we just wrote it. And didn't record it for a little while. I don't know why. It was just kind of on the burner. And then when I did the latest EP, Semi-Gloss, I just came across it and thought, this is great. Why have I not put this out yet? So I included it on the 5-song EP. And the girl in the video's name is Bonnie Valentine. And she is a real burlesque dancer. So I knew her, and I said, would you like to be in the video and just doing what you do? And she did, and it turned out great. I think she makes the video.
Tim, just sorry to cut you off there, but I have asked you in the past to come to New Zealand. Now, unfortunately, with the borders being closed to anybody but Kiwis, we can't wait until that has been lifted, you know what I mean, so that we can put some shows together. Got to ask you, when you do come to New Zealand, will you bring her with you?
We'll bring Bonnie. She would love to go over there. She really would.
That would be one of the highlights of the show, I'm pretty sure of it.
Oh, we can have her dancing on stage, doing her burlesque stuff.
Yeah. Absolutely, I am 100% behind that. I really am, but don't forget, I'm going to pop over to your place later on because apparently you're having a bit of a party, so I want to be involved in that as well.
Well, she might be in the next video because I said that EP, we sent out singles and I won't say it's run its course, but we've worked that for a year. And so I went in the studio last Saturday night and started cutting a single song. I'm going to start doing singles. And she's probably going to be in the new video we don't have a concept for it yet, but she said she'd like to be in another video.
Well, yeah, please put her in it, because just for an old man who absolutely loves fine art, my friend, and both of you in your own are very, very fine artists. You really, really are. So I think they complement each other, especially when you took the L out of Lover. That video was absolutely fantastic. It really was. Looking forward to new stuff, my friend. But first of all, we've been playing this for a little while now. Since about April, late April, I think it has been. And we have, as we all know, Timothy Craig's success with this particular track. What's it going to be? Now, we've been playing it ever since then. Huge people have been looking and wanting the song, wanting to know more about it. So, Timothy, now's the time that we can release it officially, I feel, here at Galaxy. Tell me all about it.
Well, it's kind of a song about wanting to change your life. And I'm using a bunch of, metaphors with putting it, with music, relating it to that. But the song's really about, what's it going to be? Do I keep doing the same old thing in my life? And about making a change. When I say singing the same old tune, I'm not really talking about, you could think that when you listen to it, that he's talking about banging out his music all the time. But it was kind of about making a change in my life. How long am I going to keep doing the same certain things,
I get it. I really, really get it. And the same chord, my friend, I absolutely love all of your work, especially this, here at Galaxy, releasing today as What's It Gonna Be? Timothy Craig.
For so many years, I've been singing my song.
How hot is it over there?
It's been like 90s, 94, 90s, but the last few days we had some rain come through, and today is like 80, much different. Not the humidity's not so bad right now. So we're having a few days. I think it's going to get crazy hot again on Thursday.
Wow. Well, I tell you what, it really hasn't felt like a winter here, if you know what I mean. We've had a few rainy days and a few, gloomy sort of stuff, a couple of lightning and thunder and lightning stuff, but nothing that you could really put your thumb on it and say, that's winter, really, because, it's 21 degrees Celsius here. I think that would be, low 60s, 70s?
I'm not sure, Greg.
Something like that. Nice to see you having a drink too, by the way. You're a seasoned professional with me now. You know you need a drink.
No, I just have a couple red wines. It's happy hour here.
Nice.
It's like 5:30 or whatever.
Oh yeah, way past shout time.
Yeah, I'm like a kind of a 2-drink guy at happy hour. I'll have 2 glasses of red wine or 2 vodka cranberries. And that's about it.
Yeah, I get that. I do. Now I know how you got onto the subject of Barbara drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm spying it.
I told her I was going to get some red wine going.
Fair enough too, and enjoy that. Absolutely enjoy that.
I hope it's a kiwi
so
wine.
this song, that one you're playing, I kind of related to the music about doing the same thing, but it was more, for us to know, it was more about changing my life. Because if you listen to the words, you'll think, oh, he's just banging the music and thinking about that, but it's really not,
Exactly. And I understand that.
I love the guitars at the end when they do that harmonizing Allman Brothers kind of guitar thing at the end. Love that.
Well, I'm pleased you said that because, of course, when we started this, Greg Allman was playing.
I know.
So, classy. Very classy.
He passed away. He was buried next to his brother in Macon, Georgia, down the road. So, Macon's south of Atlanta, and it's not a huge place, but I thought that was interesting that he wanted to be laid to rest, with his brother in Macon, Georgia, with Dwayne.
Yep. Hey, great. I'm looking forward to talking to you about this deal in England after we do this.
Yes.
So hang in there once we've finished that, because believe me, a good friend of mine. Do you know Troy Tomer?
No.
Okay, well,
You might know D-Rock. Or
you might know
Michelle Lee.
D-Rock or Michelle Lee.
No.
Okay. All of these people have actually taken up the opportunity, and believe me, not one of them has regretted doing it. They really haven't. So, as I say to you,
Just to have someone help set up shows there and do that would be really fun.
exactly. So, let's go back to the desk, and then we'll have a chat about it.
Okay.
Galaxy.
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and for those of you that are following this on YouTube, don't forget, hit the subscribe button, smash the like button, and don't forget, hit that bell as well, get notifications for when we do these, because believe me, each and every one is a gem, they really are. And today we've been joined by Timothy Craig, coming out of Nashville today, and releasing, what's it going to be? Now Timothy, absolutely a pleasure to catch up with you again, my friend. I'm hoping that very, very shortly, we mentioned sort of something in the works that you're going to be coming back and we're going to be releasing that as well.
Yeah, well, you mean a new single?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll hit you guys up right away. Like I said, I'm going to do some singles, and I started one Saturday, so we'll try to get it going and get a video to go along with it, with your new girlfriend Bonnie, and we'll try to get that out at least by October.
I'd be honoured to call her my new girlfriend. I really, really would. Believe me, there's a few complications with that. I had one lady once.
I'm kidding. I know. I'm kidding.
Yeah, no, literally, I had a lady want me to marry her, but I had to tell her that I'd have to ask my wife first.
Yeah, you got to run it past. Yeah. The boss.
Yeah,
the boss.
absolutely, and more ways than one. I got to be honest with you there, bro. You really hit that one on the head. But my friend, that wraps it up for us for another interview, and it's always a pleasure to catch up with you. Looking forward to catching up with you very, very shortly, and Bonnie. And believe me, even if you could get Bonnie in the interview, I would love that as well. Bring her along.
She would love to do that.
Awesome, bring her along.
Let's do that.
Yes, let's bookmark that one. Absolutely, I want to do that. I really do, because I think very, very talented lady in her own right.
You know what, Lou? Since she's probably going to be in the new video for this new single, I'll have her get together and we'll do the interview together with her too. All four of us. Barbara's over there. Looks like she's got a fishing pole or something going on.
Yeah, it's dangerous. It really is. You got to move quickly, like Darth Vader with the lightsaber.
Exactly.
Yeah,
but you know what? I appreciate you playing. Like, you played stuff off that You Got It album. You had Got Good Friends, and then and now this new EP. So you guys have been real supportive. I appreciate it.
Well, Timothy, it has been the Timothy Craig trilogy right here at Galaxy. Believe me, because we love your work right from day one, from track one all the way through. Nothing but class, Timothy, and I got to thank you for that.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for saying that, and I'm glad you guys like the songs.
We do. We absolutely do. And Timothy, just quietly, I'm a big fan of yours.
What now?
I'm a big fan of yours.
Thank you.
Really?
I appreciate you saying that.
No, believe me, I really am. But I've got to wrap this up. Don't go anywhere just yet, Tim, because believe me, you're going to be interested in what I have to say. But right now, you're here at Galaxy 107 FM. Join me just about 20 minutes away. We're going to be talking to Sammy LeVay. Yes, a young lady that's going to be trying out for the